Hello traders, it is my joy and pleasure being here with you. In this webinar, I will be teaching you how to trade with institutions on all instruments with Alpha Fibonacci system. But first, I would like to remind you, very important disclaimer. Every single thing we will discuss in this webinar is to empower you and educate you. Nothing constitutes investment advice. All software demonstrated as is without any guarantees. No one had been paid for their testimonials for their performance. All testimonials are genuine and honest, shared by our graduates and students. And I certainly hope and pray you understand the risks involved in trading. And please remember, again and again and again, every single thing you hear or see on Fibonacci Trading Institute are to empower you and educate you about your wealth, and we are also expanding so much deeper into much more than wealth, but your health as wealth in the upcoming trading bootcamp. But first, let me remind you, when you come to the website, you can sign up for our trading room invitation. So when you type in fibinstitute.com and you enter your information, you will receive the invitation to our trading room, where you see the system in the live markets. You can also request a trial, which is updated weekly. So let's start, shall we? In this webinar, we will cover how to trade institutional crashes and rallies that playing out in front of you right now in the live markets. We will go over multiple examples from day trading to position trading futures, stocks, Forex, cryptocurrency, metals in the current and prior markets. You will see how traders trading globally on all instruments Alpha Fibonacci system, and most importantly, how you can start trading with institutions with our annual trading bootcamp. I will walk you through this at the end of the webinar. But here's a system in front of you right now. Let me explain in detail what you see right now. This is institutional entry point. This is institutional buys. With the system, you know this: hours, days, weeks, months and years in advance. All depends on instrument and time frame you trade. So if I click on this chart and you're looking at 1 minute chart this morning, this is your trading range. Nothing else is possible, only this. And when you do identify this ultimate bottom, and you do understand that this is where institutions buy the market, you do not leave the screen, entering at the ultimate bottom. But you are never buying brick wall, you are not buying broker's heaven. This is where broker printing money. And if I convert this chart to 515, any chart you choose to trade, this is the power of the system identified in day trading hours and days ahead. If I take you back right now on this chart to September 30th, you knew in advance where institutions will be buying the market. This is the reason, students, my dearest friends for life, because if you buying institutional bottom, your trading becomes consistent, your trading becomes painless. October 1st, price skyrocketing. There is no surprise, all precise. So what would your trading be like if you knew this? Hours, days, weeks, months and years in advance. On stocks, on cryptocurrencies, as you will see next, on metals. Would your performance be much more solid, much more consistent? Right now in front of you, when I convert this chart to 1 minute, market will be in a whole lot of pain at overextended rally in front of you right now. That's it. I will continue referring to this chart. Because if I will bring to you institutional system and what played out during this crisis, it's a very powerful reminder. Trading with institutions is the only option. Trading against them is not a path to success. So let's review institutional charts. As institutional traders trade only long term. But first, let me share briefly about myself. I've been coaching traders globally from beginner to hedge fund managers since 2011. I live and breathe what I do. I absolutely love and respect Fibonacci and pure price only. You will never need anything else if you do trade Alpha Fibonacci system because price remains exactly the same on all instruments. The only difference, risk management and trade hold time. So when I developed my first strategy in 2008 and I started teaching traders globally, I started also YouTube channel and Fibonacci Trading podcast channel. I will show you at the end of the webinar where you can listen to our traders globally and their experiences with Fibonacci Trading Institute. And also, this is few of the photos of students. I'm meeting with another student tomorrow. I'm meeting with traders globally. In California, in Switzerland, in Mexico, in Texas, in Sam, whose daughter graduated Harvard, trading Alpha Fibonacci system, Emmanuel, who brought his wife Jennifer to the course in Canada. Every single day we have spectrum of students globally who are trading the system from micro futures to macro forex stocks options. Every trader chooses what's appropriate for them and their account. This morning I received another invitation to the wedding, and that's the reason I love what I do. My students' success who are trading with institutions is a reason I am here with you today, because you can be one of the students with ultimate consistency, ultimate success if you just stop chasing cheap indicators, because institutional traders do not do this. Why in the world do you? Institutional traders also do not trade little day trading charts. Institutional traders focus on long-term charts only, trading pure price. Because when you are moving multi-million and multi-billion dollar positions, it doesn't happen with single click. It takes institutional traders days, weeks, and months to enter position. So let's review Alpha Fibonacci system during the crisis and how you can trade your micro or macro account with Alpha Fibonacci rules. December 2019 price reaches institutional sell-off point. With the power of the rules, you understand what identifies the crash. And when the crash blaring on the news, when the country goes into lockdown, you understand extremely well, many months in advance, where institutional buy point will be. Reversal zone, 2300, 2100 level. So when US in complete lockdown, and everyone terrified of a virus, and even beaches in California shut down, oops, what do we see on the charts? Institutions start buying the markets. Not the place to short, the place to buy from. So if you're trading 1 minute, if you're trading 5 minutes, or if you're trading stocks long term, you're not paying attention to horrific news. That's a money-making machine. You understand that buying with institutions the only path to success. And when S&P mini future that reflects top 500 companies in US keeps skyrocketing, we do not see good news. News remains horrific, but vertical rally is on. In 2020, when price reaches reversals on institutions not selling the markets, market keep rallying with vengeance again and again and again. What did you learn during this crash? The most powerful lesson. Horrific news is a money-making machine. Big money loves, loves, loves to buy the bottom. So when you're looking at day trading chart, this is what S&P with Alpha Fibonacci system looked like in our trading room. This was the bottom on your little day trading chart. But again and again and again, this is the event this morning. What is the difference? We're no longer at 2200 level. We are at 4200 level. We reached again institutional reversal zone and market sold off from levels identified many months ahead. But this is institutional support, week number 3. So if you ever shorting near, you have a lot to learn. For the third week, institutions keep buying institutional entry points. Day trading completely different in current market conditions. Vertical bullish rally is done. Bearish correction is on. And you knew this many, many months ahead. So this is extremely powerful lesson on the power of trading with institutions, no matter how small or large account is, and the importance of knowing institutional entry points now as playing out in the live markets, as we will review what played out with the software this morning. So I hope everyone clear how crucial these levels are. I hope everyone is clear that Alpha Fibonacci precision and predictive Alpha Fibonacci strategies with institutional power is very powerful way to trade the markets. Most importantly, you will never ever ever need anything else. You can trade the system on any instrument, any platform, any time frame. Alpha Fibonacci software for NinjaTrader 8 came out in 2019. Software comes with scanners. This is what scanner look like. And you can add hundreds and hundreds of stocks. You can add any charts you choose. You can add any instrument with a single click. And that's the system in front of you right now. Would you like to trade on MT4? Of course you can. Would you like to trade on Thinkorswim? Would you like to trade on Tradestation? Absolutely. But if you do trade on Ninja 8, you are using software you will see next. Alpha Fibonacci system consists of only 2 components, indicator-free price and proprietary Alpha Fibonacci retracements. Again and again and again. You will never need anything else. You can trade anything you choose. Price the same everywhere. So is Alpha Fibonacci strategies. Trade hold time, trade risk management is the only difference. So when Richard comes to me, to whose podcast you can listen on our podcast channel, and Richard been struggling for many, many years, he does what intelligent trader would do. He masters the system, he views videos 24/7. He comes to the live classes and he doubles his demo on market replay started with $50,000. in a couple of weeks. And when he started trading live, December 7th, his starting point was 3,600. Months and a half later, 11,500. He's making 4 times the income as he did working prior as a therapist. February, his account 18,000. April, his account 37,000. It's just one on many, many stories globally. Richard understood extremely clearly since the moment he saw the webinar that trading with institutions as hedge fund trader is the ultimate path to success. This is the core of the system. Institutional trend reversals, institutional trend inceptions on stocks, Forex, mutual funds, ETFs, cryptocurrency, of course. Price is price, the same everywhere. Shall we go straight to what playing out on cryptocurrency right now? Let's do that. And let's see what traders do globally on Bitcoin trading the system. Here's the Bitcoin in January 2021, 10 months ago. Bitcoin skyrocketing, heading to Alpha Fibonacci reversal zone, and you know many months ahead that at this zone price will crash and burn from with high 80% plus success rate. You understand that 44,000 will hold the key. So when Bitcoin skyrocketing, it's a quiet before the storm. Global Bitcoin convention in Miami is on. Here comes 65% sell-off. No one should be surprised. All precise. Intelligent trader understands where to exit trade on Bitcoin. Intelligent trader understands where to buy Bitcoin. And what playing out on Bitcoin currently in front of me is a very powerful example. When you know the rules, the skies are the limit. If you want to trade Bitcoin, of course you can. It is absolutely your choice. Identical strategies apply to Bitcoin that you can trade daily. It is identical price, the only difference risk management. So when I received this email from emergency room doctor with whom I worked privately as private coach in 2018, Steve is a very happy institutional trader who knew where to exit Bitcoin. But as you can see and listen to the podcast, Steven also trading equities, commodities, and metals. But that's the most important part in front of you. Price is price on every instrument. And you know what to do with Bitcoin next? That's the core. That's the key. So please understand each and every day on each and every trade. Indicators are delayed. Alpha Fibonacci system predictive and precise. You can trade anything you choose. With Theo, I work currently, and this is a basic concept. As he shares, trading with those powerful institutional levels is going with the market flow of the smart money. No matter how small or large your account is. What would your trading be if you knew in advance where institutional reversals and institutional entry points will be? Would your trading be much more consistent? Would you do much better during current or any future crisis? That's the crucial part. And that's the event that played out in the trading room this morning. Here's a software on S&P in front of you. Here's pure price. Here's institutional buy point. As you're witnessing very, very clearly, when the bold green lines are present, not the place to short, the place to buy from. And when you do, you know where to exit. Because when the bold red line is present, this is not the place to buy. This is a place to short from. And that's simplicity and the power of the system. You can trade on Bitcoin. You can trade on anything you choose. As you're reading from students' post, every trader different instrument, every trader different account. Is it pound? Is it yen? Is it S&P? Is it Yahoo stocks? Is it Bitcoin? Is it cryptocurrency? Absolutely you can trade Alpha Fibonacci price, Alpha Fibonacci strategies as institutional traders do on Wall Street, on your micro, on your macro accounts. So let's review Apple with the system, shall we? This bold pink line on Apple defines key support. So when Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 2015-2016, I present at the world's biggest convention, and what do I say? This support is drastically more powerful than horrific news on Apple. So even when Apple comes out with the worst earnings in 13 years, this support is respected. Apple doubles in value. You also know many months ahead where next level will be. You also know many months ahead where Apple would crash and burn from, with this support being the key. And as you saw on Bitcoin and S&P, on Apple you know ultimate bottom reversals on 140 zone. And this been trading range on Apple for many, many months and years. And that's the key. So please understand that this is all you will ever need. Understand that pure price and predictive precision is all you will ever need. Please understand that the biggest institutional vertical rally during the worst economic and health crisis is a stunning reminder. With Alpha Fibonacci system, when you are trading with institutional power, you are very well prepared for another crisis. Institutional bearish correction is on. Bullish rally is done. Knowing how to trade this part is very different than to buy S&P at the bottom. But exact same thing applies to oil, to euro, to pound, to anything you choose to trade. So when Carlton contacts me on Christmas Day, it's an honor to be of service to others. My dearest friend for life is the reason I love what I do. I travel the world next year meeting the students. I'm writing my book currently about this incredible journey. After many, many years of struggle, Carlton doing just fine. Trading pure price. He will never, ever, ever need another indicator again. Because with Alpha Fibonacci system you can trade 1, 5, 15 minute S&P, NQ, Dow futures, any instrument, any chart you choose to trade. This remains the core. This remains the key. This never gets sold, I promise. When I received these emails during crisis, her husband Emmanuel brought Jennifer to the course. And when mom of 2 little babies at home, trading Nasdaq, the most volatile future, it's a joy to see this. If Jennifer can do this, so can you. Right institutional power. Be prepared for any and every prices. So let's take a look on any other instruments, shall we? Let's take a look on Tesla. Shall we do that? Let's take a look on Amazon, and let's take a look what's playing currently on gold. Here's Amazon traders in front of you right now. Is anyone surprised that Amazon sold off and crushed and burned? Did you buy Amazon at the bottom in 2020? Or did you pull a trigger here because Amazon came out with the excellent earnings? But if I bring to your attention euro, my goodness, this is a bullish rally during Brexit. This is a bullish rally during lockdown on euro. How is it possible? Has anyone seen good news in Europe when euro skyrocketed? So if I click on this chart and I take you back to January 2020, almost 2 years ahead, this is what chart looked like on euro. Let me remind you, here is January 2020. Here is the ultimate bottom on euro before euro skyrocketed. So, when I work with hedge fund managers in Palm Beach, in Saudi Arabia, this is the reason. You buying the bottom, you selling the top. When I work with hedge fund managers in Switzerland, this is the reason. You decide if you want to trade euro long term or not. That's the power of the system. You buying ultimate bottom, and you know many months and years ahead where the top will be. There is no surprise, all precise. And here is euro right now on October 2021. So when you obey the rules and identify what's appropriate for you, you understand extremely well. This level is out, this level is next. This level is out, this level is next. This is historical low on euro. And that's the power of the system. But again and again and again, you do not have to trade Forex long term. You can trade Apple, or you can trade S&P, or you can trade NASDAQ. Absolutely 100% your choice. So ask yourself this question every day. Do you know what institutions do with instruments you trade? Do you think and trade as institutional trader does? If not a good idea. And that's from our trading room. Traders of all levels, beginner traders, hedge fund managers, trading different account sizes, trading different instrument. Can you trade micro account? The answer is yes. Can you trade stocks? The answer is yes. Can you trade options? Absolutely. And that's the reason I am here, to inspire you, to coach you, to mentor you, how to think and trade as institutional traders do. This is what you need to start each and every morning with. Until then, trading is gambling. And this is what I start every morning with. My incredible students, my incredible traders. Where's multi-million and multi-billion dollar positions are held? This is the most important question before you ever pull a trigger on any position. So when Brett comes to me in 2018 and he's making $10 an hour in Best Buy, as of today, Brett is my friend for life. He started with $25,000 account. He's sharing on his podcast. He's sharing in movie posted on the website. But it's not about 2018, 2019. It's about the email I just received and his performance during months of September. This is consistent, intelligent, brilliant trader who thinks as institutional traders do. Brett struggled for 20 years plus. Not anymore. That's it. And when Brett shares that Allah gave me the foundational fact that no matter what, I could always create income with the knowledge she shared with me, it's another reason I love what I do. Brett is trading this, pure price only. This is Dow futures, identical purity. There is no indicators needed. Goldman, JP Morgan traders whom I mentor do not chase indicators. Why do you? So when you start trading pure price, the sky's is the limit. You can trade Amazon, absolutely. Take a look. This is Amazon before Amazon crashed and sold off in 2019 and 2020, despite excellent earnings. You know, many months and many months ahead when Amazon continues on with a crawl. That's it. 2000 level is reached. How many months later? Many. And this sell-off continues on Amazon from 2000 level for the next 3 years. $700 per share, $400 per share, $300 per share, and again, and again, and again. When you know this, many months ahead, you are not buying, you are understanding where institutional sell points are. You protecting your investments. It is not just about trading. It's about precise entry, stop, and target on all instrument. This is rule-based system. And when you have healthy brain and stable mindset, you celebrate trading with rules. Speculation and trading never an option. Being trigger happy cowboy is never an option. Trading with rules on any instrument with pure price, with precise entry, with precise stop, with precise targets is ultimate path to success. So when Ken comes to me prior to lockdown with so much stress and he masters the system, his trading system on his iPhone using options on Bitcoin. Movie maker made movie about his life. You can see it on our home page. So when Ken will buy land and will build home for his family in US, I look forward spending time with Ken at his home with his family. So, if you decide to join us right now, this year on my birthday, I give very big gifts to others. Again, to remind you, when you come to the fibinstitute.com and you receive trading room invitation, you can see the software in the live markets. So please sign up on the website. Please do that to make sure you are invited. But if you review all the information on the website, what do you see? This is global system, traded by institutions, traded by hedge fund managers, traded on Wall Street by the biggest institutional traders since 2011. Can you trade on Thinkorswim, Tradestation, MT4? Of course you can. So when you listen to movies traders made about their lives, when you listen to podcasts, you can be another Brad, you can be another Ken, you can be Carlton, you can be Emmanuel, you can be Richard, you can be David. Click on our podcast channel. I have waiting list of traders who would love to share their podcasts, their journeys. But this is the most important part, the emails I receive from students. Thousands and thousands of emails from option traders, from forex traders, from cryptocurrency, from beginner to hedge fund managers. So many of these traders will be coming to our annual trading bootcamp. So if you are signing up right now from one of the 4 courses, annual trading bootcamp, additional value of $3,000 is included in every single one of these packages. We have only 6 spaces left. First option, lifetime system for any platform. Second option, lifetime software for Ninja 8, and you can use lifetime system for any platform. This is a group course with video library, with modules, with live trading room, with live classes. The last 2 options is private mentoring, which includes all the other options, all group classes, hundreds and hundreds of videos, modules, and live trading room. So when you review all the details on the product section for every single one of these options, again, this is the annual trading bootcamp. If you cannot attend, video library is included. In the bootcamp, we will be focusing on much more than just trading. In the bootcamp, we will be focusing on optimizing your brain. Because when your brain is optimized and you think as hedge fund trader does, your mindset functions drastically better. You stop losing money. You stop losing your mind. You are very well prepared for the next crisis. Health is my other passion, which is connected to wealth. This is the base for your success. So if you have any questions for me and you reviewed all the information on the website, please do not hesitate to contact me. 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. So please review everything on our homepage, and I look forward to seeing you in bootcamp. I'm teaching live. I was teaching this morning, and I'm meeting with incredible student in the Middle East next. So if you are serious about trading, you came to the right place.